So you can close the presentation right now.
Yes. Well, or I can stop the share right now.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So, those who all are present here, today's session might have some interactivity. It'd be a good idea to be on camera and say hi.
So we'll just complete a formality of welcome and then we'll start. Yeah. So let's see if we can go ahead or we wait for a minute or two. Let me just check. It's already 5 minutes over. Maybe we can start. John sir, can we start?
Yeah, only 13. We'll wait for 2-3 minutes more.
We wait for 1 or 2 minutes. So
Especially because there was some issue with the link. That's why.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have
Okay.
I'll also check on my phone if anybody's trying to log in.
Okay.
No messages here. I'm not sure who Manju is. Rekha is here. Garima ma'am is here. All right. Manju ma'am, do you know me? I hope I'm audible. All right, awesome. And who said I'm audible? Where are you? Oh, now I see you. Hi there, Rohit. Did you just log in? Wonderful. Yay. I can read Manju ma'am, but I cannot see you. Good, now I know who it is.
I had some issue with my video camera.
All right.
So
are you asking me to help you with it? Come over or something?
no, I don't think it will work.
No?
No.
Because I'm an expert in hardware, not software.
Good evening, Ajit and Johnny.
Hello.
Ajit, good evening.
Good evening, Paul sir. Good evening, Milan.
Good evening, Ajit. Where have you been? Where are you?
I'm in Bangalore now.
Nice. After such a long time, I'm seeing you. I've been hearing
Yeah,
your
such
voice,
a long
reading
time.
the
I've been
messages, but
eagerly
I
waiting.
haven't seen you.
Yeah, I've been also a long time awaiting since when I saw this.
Awesome.
Ajit Kumar, you are in sometime?
Sir, Bangalore. I'm in Bangalore now.
No, previously you were
in Pune only. Yeah, 21. That COVID time, I just shifted here. 2021, that time.
Now you are in Bangalore.
Okay. Yeah, before that, if you remember, I shifted to Lonavala side. From there, 2021, I shifted here.
Jimmy, good evening.
So can we start now?
Yes, let's go ahead.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. I would like to welcome you all. Welcome our Vice President, Mr. John, and seniors like Mr. Johnny, and then many people are there, and also some newcomers to ICTA world, NTA world. So welcome all, and of course welcome our speaker of the day, Mr. Milind Bagul. We started this webinar series, and those who have been attending it, they know that we started with Dr. Trupti Jain's session, and it was a lovely session where we talked about free child. This free child, though we all like, but in our personal day-to-day life, professional life, do we really get that child? Or we are more stuck up with critical parent, adopted child, and of course in the work with the adult, and somewhere in our roles as leaders or the heads of the department as nurturing parent. We have to search for that free child. I remember when I asked this that, no, when did you last enjoy? So one of the chief executive of the organization of the plant, he was telling that when he goes from his office back to home, he calls up his childhood friends of the school days. And that time he gets into the free child. So rest of the time, either he is an adult or the critical parent. So this today's topic, creativity, beauty of non-judgment, Milind has linked with free child. And as he says, in today's world of hectic lives and competition, we are constantly pressurized to do the things in certain way. Conveniences, speeds are great, but we are also losing connection with ourselves, with our inner child. Our free child wants to create something original, appreciate its own creativity, feel relaxed and joyful without judgment. That's what actually comes in the way. When we are on the jobs or in the our social world also, we are worried about being judged by others. That what they will say, whether management will approve or not, whether family members will agree or not. All that, those judgments also bother us and do not allow us to really get into that free child and inner child. So he is going to take us through this experience. He has some exercises. And of course, let me introduce Milind himself, Milind Bagul. Yeah, of course, he is a TA enthusiast. He is BTA enthusiast. He has passed his exams in BTA. And he has worked as a faculty for visual. See, the topic is also Hatke. You know what is Hatke? A little different than normal. And so is the faculty. He is also Hatke. So typically we will get graduation in this or a graduate in that. But he has kind of profile where he has worked as a faculty for visual communication, training head, instructional designer, and over 20 years, strong experience. He has been in the different countries also, like Malaysia, Singapore, Canada, USA, and he developed the aesthetics and sensibilities. He has conducted many workshops and as a corporate trainer on executive presence, voice culture, therapeutic art, understanding and appreciation of art, storytelling. We have theme this year related to story, yeah, in NCTA. So storytelling is his expertise with photography, color psychology. Of course, he knows color photography. I remember he had conducted some program recently on that. Effective English, articulate communication, pronunciation techniques, developing charisma, storytelling skills, etc. So I welcome Milind for the today's session and take us through. And before that, sorry, I would like to request John sir, because you know you have been his BTS student also. So, and he's our vice president. So from both the perspective, I request him to say a few words, then you can start about you and about the topic.
Thank you, Mr. Sunil.
Yeah.
And dear friends, I will talk only 2-3 relevant sentences. Mr. Milind Bagul was in BTA 6 group in Pune for 2 years. I am fortunate to interact with Mr. Bagul because he is a brilliant trainee. During the session, he used to ask very creative questions. And it gives me a challenge to answer. So I will tell the answer, but Bagul, Milind, I will refer and tell you. That is he was so creative during the session. And his question not only surprised me, even all the participants there, about 9 participants were there. So this topic is really will be very beneficial for all of us. And let us learn from him, from his workshop. Thanking you, Milind.
Thank you, John, for the kind words, and I'll be ever thankful to you. And learning from you has been a very joyful experience. So let's begin, ladies and gentlemen. I hope my audio is clear, loud enough.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll just make sure my audio is good. There you go. All right. So, respected members of the ICTA and all the friends who are present here, welcome. Let's begin. We've got a little late today, but let's quickly get into what we are here for. So, Sunil, if somebody walks in, you'll be able to let them in, right? If somebody comes in late, I don't have to look at.
No, don't worry. I will take care. Yeah, don't worry.
All right, wonderful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope my screen is visible for everyone.
Yeah.
So last week, I did a quick program on color psychology. Did anybody attend that? Anybody here who attended color psychology?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
wonderful. So today what we're going to do is not color psychology, but in some way still related. And these are some of the programs I conduct, like Sunil was saying. And one very interesting one for the layperson is Listen Like a Counselor. And we all can benefit from that, especially those with no psychology backgrounds. All right. So creativity. Can anybody quickly give your understanding of creativity? And I request people, because this is interactive nature today, for whomever it's possible, please be on camera. We'll be doing activities. We'll be saying hi to each other. And it would be good to have a face to your voice. I won't be looking at the chat. Sorry. So in the whole interactivity, feel free to answer questions. Maybe the answers are right, maybe they're wrong. But anyways, let's begin. According to you, what is creativity, anyone? All the answers are going to be correct, I know.
Hi,
Doing
this is
something
Meera.
different.
Something different, all right? That's right.
Yeah. Hi, sir. This is Meera Sharma here.
Mhm.
Creativity means doing something in a different manner such that it is more appealing than the normal method.
Wonderful. So first answer is different. Second is different, the same thing, but in an appealing manner. All right. Anybody else? All right. That is true also. Anyone else?
How you see the things from different ways, sir.
From different perspectives. You look at the same thing from a different perspective,
Yeah.
not just the regular perspective. All right.
Yes.
Anyone else?
Something unique.
Something unique. All right. So like I said, all your answers are correct. Everybody's adding. So here what happens when you give answers, we learn from each other, and this becomes so much of group sharing and group learning. So here is the one of the answers, which is sort of a definition, apart from the answers that we gave, the ability to generate new ideas, solutions, or perspectives, turning imagination into reality. Point to be noticed, imagination into reality. It applies to all fields, of course, art, business, science, problem solving, and everyday life. Makes sense. All right. Next question. Is creativity inborn or nurtured? Any answers there? Are you born with creativity or can you develop creativity?
It's both ways. Hi,
Sir,
sir. Good
both.
afternoon.
All right. Somebody.
Agreed. Both.
Both.
Both. Yes, sir.
All right. So here are some answers we found. Creativity is not an inborn talent, can be cultivated, not limited to artistic fields, applies to problem solving, communication, innovation. While some individuals may exhibit natural inclination towards creative thinking, point to be noted, natural inclination. Thinking, creativity is generally considered a skill and that can be learned rather than solely an inborn talent. So they also agree that it can be both. And it's a combination of innate potential and learned techniques shaped by experience. So, point to be noted, learned techniques, of course, through formal education, maybe, or informal education, but shaped with experiences and environment. So, is it true that if somebody is born in an creative environment, chances are their creativity will be enhanced to a much higher degree?
Yes, that is true because exposure matters a lot, and it is also about if you have many creative things around you, but to put them together in your own perspective is also something, which comes under everything. Problem solving, cognitive thinking, it comes below everything, and that is something which we can learn over,
Yes.
through our experience and everything. But looking into things with a different perspective, having your own vision towards everything which is said, everything which is seen, is something I feel that is inborn. Like,
Wonderful answer there. Thank you, Siddhi. All right. So creativity comes from a combination of both, like you people already have said, nature and nurture. Most of us, interestingly enough, may not have gotten an environment of nurture when it comes to creativity. Creative people are often born with certain traits, such as curiosity. Now, of course, like little children, our curiosity can be alive, whatever our age might be. Open-mindedness and risk-taking. What kind of risk are we talking about here? Anyone? Is it driving a fast car really, really fast?
no, like it's like doing something which is quite different. Like now, how pastels are in fashion. Like earlier in weddings, we used to wear only red lehengas, but now we even wear pastels. Like it is just an example. Fashion is also risk-taking only. Like,
What is the risk there? I mean, you wear clothes, this color, that color. What is the risk?
no, experimenting something which is different. Like when pastels were in fashion, like earlier, like the very first stage, people were like, "What? Red lehenga? No red lehenga this time." So that is also something which comes under risk taking, I feel.
Thank you, Siddhi. Anybody else? What is
May
the
go
big risk?
wrong.
Is it jumping on a moving train? What is the risk?
No, it's about like already which is being I mean it's like कि जो एक norms हैं जो चले आ रहे हैं, rules, regulations, the culture and society, or what is being already said. If we go beyond that with our own creativity, then of course the risk is involved, because it's not just the creativity with which we are struggling, क्योंकि हम उसमें कुछ नया अच्छा डालना चाह रहे हैं, but it is basically the setbacks which come from the people around
Did you say setback?
against it. Yeah, it's
All
like
right.
uh, not accepting something new, uh,
Not accepting. All right.
something new on our
Creativity, yeah,
our
Thank you.
stage.
creativity
Thank you.
comes with a risk of failure as well.
That is interesting. If there's creativity, there can be failure. Why failure? Because that is not the tried and tested method which has been going on for the last, I don't know, 10, 20, 100 years. You're doing something new. That's a big risk. You might fail. Point to be
Yeah,
noted, ladies and gentlemen. What does risk taking mean here? All right,
yeah.
guys. No jumping from the train and
Yes,
no
sir.
fast car driving.
We have a live
Luckily.
example of that, sir.
Hmm.
We have a live example of Tata Nano. Tata Nano is a live example of that risk taking. It's
Awesome.
endorsed as a cheap car, but later on people didn't take it as a cheap car, not as a family oriented car. So it's a
Wonderful.
failed project of Tata, sir, due to this.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So the inclination can be further developed through education, experience, and practice. Okay. So some of the mentions I'm going to quickly talk about here, which I have seen some creativity in my life. I'm sure you can relate and you can have your own examples. And it's important to mention them so that we can start relating to where we are going. So, for example, when I was in college, I saw a T-shirt I mean, a bunch of people were wearing this T-shirt with this thing written, "Poverty's Nerfect." What does it even mean, Poverty's Nerfect? Anyone?
No idea, sir.
No,
I think it's
Nobody is
nobody is
perfect. Nobody is
perfect.
perfect.
But why would you write
Nobody's
Poverty's
perfect.
Nerfect?
Spoonerism.
What
Is
is
it
it?
spoonerism?
Maybe, maybe not, maybe not.
So it's nobody's perfect that we can make it out. But the thing why it is written in that particular form, I feel, is to highlight it even more that the
Okay.
spellings are also not perfect.
All right. So here is the answer from my perspective, guys. Whoever is wearing that T-shirt which is saying poverty is perfect, obviously they mean nobody's perfect, but they're so imperfect that even they got the spelling wrong. All right. Now, does this poverty affect? The spelling is incorrect. The guy's wearing it, and he's still my friend. So, are you noticing, psychologically speaking, I'm accepting the person and his philosophy and his imperfection? Are you with me on this here?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
is there some
And not
psychology involved?
necessarily, not
It's similar.
necessarily that I am accepting it, but the fact that that is what the other person's belief system is. So it is all about giving space to the other person, not necessarily I should accept it.
Wonderful. Maybe I accept, maybe I don't accept, but there are both the possibilities that exist. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yes,
true.
sir.
All right. Great. Then there used to be a TV, I don't know, old timers, you might remember, there used to be this ad on TV, Neighbors Envy, with the devil next to the TV and all. So that was a very different kind of an ad. When I was a
Onida.
kid, Onida, Onida.
Anida.
Neighbors Envy, owner's pride. And then used to
Yes.
laugh. Ha, 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 ha. All right, guys. Then when I used to be a kid, my mom and dad used to bring me beautiful toys. People used to bring me toys, and the first thing I would do before playing is open up to see what's inside. What is the gear? What is the lever? What is the wheel? How does it work? Why does it spark? How come it has color? How come it has lights? And so on and so forth. So these were my experiences, early experiences with creativity. I'm sure you remember Amul ads, Amul butter ads with the cartoon. Who was the person behind? Anyone remembers that? The ad agency, the person behind it, the whole ad campaign. An ad agency from Mumbai, I believe. Was it Bharat Dabholkar? Anyone? All right. A friend of mine, a lady friend, we used to go for lunch and dinner, and this is how she used to eat: dessert first, then lunch, and then soup. And I'm like, that is really strange. But over a period of time, I got used to the idea. It was very strange, and then it didn't bother me anymore. But that was a very creative way of eating, and she said it suited her fine.
Yeah, that's actually a better way. If you are fond of dessert, you have it first, and you have the soup last, because that soup ultimately washes away if there is anything oily or sticky in your throat. So that prevents you from getting any throat-related infections. So that is one of the reasons.
That's very interesting. So apart from taste buds, there is another reason also. Thank you. I remember a time when my mom's friends had come over, husband and wife, and she introduced, "Hi, this is my son Milind." And I was really small. I was playing and everything. So what I did was, when these guys were sitting outside, my mom was making tea for them. I rushed inside. I kind of played with my hair, changed my hairstyle, changed my clothes, and again came out. And the uncle said to me, "Are you Milind?" I said, "I'm not Milind." I said, "Then I'm Sudhir." And they actually believed I had different clothes, I had different way of speaking. I changed my voice a little, my hair looked different, and they actually believed. Then they asked my mom, "Hey, you never told us you had two sons." She's like, "What two sons? You have twins?" I said, "No, we have only one son." So that was my first creative experiment on real people. And the experiments go on till today. Also, I've got a motorcycle, which I feel has less power. So what I did was I modified it. I have a bigger sprocket. It gives me immense power in the very beginning. The speed has dropped, but the initial pickup has increased dramatically. Even today, sometimes when I'm in a mood, when I'm in a playful mood, I would go to a restaurant where there's a crowd and they ask you for a name, right? "What's your name, sir?" And I would wait with my friends or family, and then the guy would call out, "Mr. Gaurav, Mr. John, Mr. Ramesh," and I think, "It's our number, guys. Let's go." And they're like, "But who's Gaurav? Who's this John?" I said, "It's me. Come." All right. So I know it's kind of strange, but it's so much of fun, especially on the weekend. All right. So there are many more examples. Lack of time, I'm going to just move on. So creativity is intelligence having fun. Point to be noted. And imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions, good for our future. One other way of looking at creativity is we have to continually be jumping off cliffs and developing our wings on the way down. What does this indicate? Which aspect of creativity does it indicate?
Taking risks and
Yes.
moving ahead.
Yeah, taking risks, come out of your comfort zone. Find creative ways of saving yourself, finding new ways, finding new solutions. Jump off. And not real cliffs, of course. All right, guys. So creativity engages both the hemispheres, the left for logic and the right, intuition and imagination. And of course, psychological boosters like divergent thinking. Mr. Ajit, the expert in divergent thinking. And for those who are not exposed to divergent thinking, maybe someday we'll just go through it real quick, but basically expanding ideas beyond conventional norms. We all are aware of neuroplasticity. These are all ways of boosting our creativity and the way our brain functions. I hope everybody is aware of neuroplasticity and again, flow state, which is deep immersion in creative work for enhanced productivity. Anybody been in a flow state lately? A state of deep flow where you lose a track of time. Awesome. All right, one other quick topic I want to touch upon is how creativity, we remember the definition it talked about creativity, creating something from your imagination into reality. Now, I just want to give some examples of TV shows and movies and novels where they had an idea a long time ago, but today it's a reality. Look at the power of creative thinking and creative possibilities. So Star Trek, anybody seen Star Trek, the original TV show?
No, sir.
Yeah,
Nobody?
I have. As a little kid, I have. But I
All
don't
right.
remember much of it, but yeah, I was very crazy for it when I was little.
Uh, Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock.
Mr. Spock, yes.
All right. So Star Trek in 1966, they had a device they would wear on their wrist, and today that is a smart watch. The Jetsons, anybody seen the Jetsons cartoon show on maybe Cartoon Network? No?
The
No,
Simpsons?
sir.
No, the Jetsons. Simpsons came much later on. Jetsons is
Much later, yeah.
1962. Jetsons were
No,
the family of the future. They had rockets and they had spaceships flying.
no,
And they
no.
were regular family, mom,
No,
dad, kids,
sir.
and everyone. So in Jetsons, they had video communication. And today we have Zoom, like we're using today, FaceTime, Skype. All right. And there was a movie called The Minority Report, I believe, Keanu Reeves. And that movie had auto-driven cars, which are almost a reality today. There was also a story by Trey Bradbury, and that story had robotic vacuum cleaners, which some of you all might have it at home. A robotic vacuum cleaner? Anyone?
No, sir.
I'm going to buy one. My buy sometimes disappears, so that would be very handy. All right. So creative imagination without boundaries and how it can turn into reality from science fiction. These are some examples. One quick example I want to give, like how, some little small creativity that happened when I was in the US and I had some white friends come over and I made some patties which had onions and it was spicy, also sweet, also like chaat. I made some new dish which I did not even know what I was making, and it turned out to be nice and crispy and yum. They loved it and they asked me, and I'm like, hey, what is this, man? And I'm like, that is Nagarpalli Bongur Gutta. And I just said that word. Nagarpalli Bongur Gutta. There's no dish like that, but I said it. And they're like, oh man, this is so awesome. The next time I'm going to go to an Indian store, I'm going to ask for, how do you say that again? Nagar what? It's Nagarpalli Bongur Gutta, man. So, no rigidity and how other people have mixed things. These are some examples here. So, has anybody had a guava ice cream with chili powder? Anybody tried that?
Yeah.
It's available
No, sir.
in Pune. It's
I
available
don't.
in Kolhapur. It's called Raj Mandir ice cream. It's actually guava flavor and then have chili powder on top of that,
Yeah.
and people enjoy it. I've never seen that before. That's one creativity I noticed in real life. Another thing, I don't know if anybody tasted Chinese bhel
Yeah, most of us have, I guess.
or at least heard that name, and maybe I don't want to try Chinese bhel. And of course,
The
fusion
Chinese
music.
samosa. Chinese samosa too.
Look at that. And then fusion music. Anybody heard of fusion music? Any music lovers here?
Yeah, I have, but it's a mix of classic and the modern day instruments.
Wonderful. When I used to listen to fusion music, it used to be Indian classical and then Western rock.
Mm.
I mean, amazing stuff like tabla and the drums and electric guitar and a flute together. So people have been
Yes,
experimenting
sometimes
with
it becomes
creativity.
confusion music.
As long as they enjoy playing and we enjoy listening, we are okay to be confused.
It's great.
So see, guys, even Ajit's response itself is a creative response. All right, so why does it matter? What are the benefits? So benefits of creativity are, would anybody quickly like to read out some points loud and clear?
Enhances problem-solving skills,
Mm-hmm.
leads to better innovation in business and personal growth, reduces stress and fosters mental well-being.
Seriously, can creativity reduce stress? Really?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes, sir. I have seen in
Yes, sir.
mandala art.
Mandala art, wow.
Yes, sir.
Helps develop emotional intelligence and adaptability.
Adaptability? How come? Any one word answer?
Like
Not a big story, short.
like we do creativity in food, making dishes, different kind of with creativity.
All right. What does adaptable mean? How can it be
Through
adaptable?
creativity, we are, open to adapt new things. Like how you said Chinese bhel, even that is an experiment, but we consider it as a creative thing and we accept it. So we kind of adapt to it, and then it's
Yes.
better for us to adapt to other situations also. Like
Other
if you go to
situations,
hostel,
other
if you go to
people.
hostel,
Yes,
then you
yes.
make popcorn in that kitli also.
All right. And what about emotional intelligence? Any one simple example? How can creativity touch upon emotional intelligence? Anything short as an answer, anyone?
Maybe
What
we
is
can, when it's not an example probably, like if a disaster comes, how lightly we can take it if we are emotionally intelligent. We can make a creative fun out of a disaster at times.
if something was not very, very bad, how can you look at it and make it seem easy by approaching it in a creative way so that you can reduce stress? And when with emotional intelligence, you can connect with your group or your family or people around. Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right, please read ahead.
Thank you.
Makes life and work more engaging, fulfilling, and exciting.
No, how can work be exciting? It can, right? With some creativity.
Yes, sir. Creating new things, it makes excited.
Awesome.
It is a wow experience.
Wow experience. Very wow answer. All right, let's go ahead.
Helps us imagine other realities.
Apart from the
Part
one,
of-
sorry, who made that slide again? That's a typo there. Well, I made it. So that's a typo, excuse me. So it helps us imagine other realities apart from the one that we already know. Does that help us to relate to
Yes,
other
sir.
realities? Because my reality, my frame of reference could be a certain way. Your reality, your frame of reference could be different, but I relate to you. And this is also related to emotional intelligence here. Thank you for reading. So looking at numbers, 85% of employers consider creativity as a key skill for future success. Question, what has employers got to do with creativity? Do employers want us to draw and paint? Is that what they're talking about here?
No, like
No,
ChatGPT
sir.
is also a part of creativity.
Well,
And
let's keep ChatGPT aside. Apart from ChatGPT, no AI, only NI. You know what NI means, right? Siddhi, NI, natural intelligence.
Natural intelligence.
Give an example from NI. Someday we'll get into AI the next time. Any example, guys? Why creativity? Think new things and also solve problems creatively.
Yeah, solve problem from a different perspective or different ways.
Not only different way, but save money,
Save money.
save manpower, save hours, save time. Agree, guys?
And
All
then the
right. So how do we boost creativity? Expand your experiences. Some people don't travel, don't read much. Anybody here who does not read much, does not read, diverse content? Anybody here?
Yes.
So maybe, thank you so much for being so honest. So reading different kind of stuff are going to help us because we understand different cultures, engage in new perspectives. All right. The next thing is challenge your thinking. Ask what if and how else could it work in a problem solving situation. Embrace playfulness and curiosity. Even when you're doing difficult things at home or at work, if you have some playfulness and if you develop curiosity, you can come up with some new things. And what are the things that kill creativity? Would anyone quickly like to read?
creativity killers, fear of failure or judgment, overthinking or perfectionism, routine and lack of fresh stimuli.
All right, very, very important word here, judgment. We fear that people will judge us, and that's why we don't do anything creative. Point to be noted. Another thing is perfectionism. Now, I myself have had a Be Perfect driver, and if you have a Be Perfect driver, it's going to slow down your creativity. Fortunately, I have worked on that driver, and I'm able to sort of switch on and switch on and switch off the Be Perfect most of the time, if not all. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So other things we can do is change the environment, relaxation and daydreaming, and creative constraints. If we had limited resources, how would we build it? So these are some sort of solutions. So I used to be very worried when I was younger. What does the word younger mean? Oye, why did I not use the word young? When I was young, why did I not say that? What do I mean by saying when I was younger? I had some struggle.
Younger is basically what you are now, उससे कम age का.
है ना, तो अभी यंग हूँ, उससे भी पहले यंग था, है ना? As of I'm
आपके
young
हिसाब से
today,
रहोगे.
I'm young today, and when I was younger than today, these are some challenges. So I used to feel, as I was young, what if my creativity gets exhausted? That I used to worry about. And later on, I read you cannot use up creativity because the more you use, the more you have. So again, very, very important. Let the creativity flow. Don't worry about what if my creativity gets over. I sure used to worry about that. All right. And let's look at the TA angle here. So how can creativity enhance the free child? So creativity can encourage playfulness. Engaging in art, music, dance, and writing taps into the free child, creating a sense of playfulness without judgment. Again, point to be noted. In the free child, judgment is not coming into the picture, which is good for us. And I'm going through some TA stuff now. For those people who are not exposed to transactional analysis, maybe someday we can cover that. But for now, imagine child ego state to be that part of you, which is a child. I'm not going to spend too much time. Let's quickly read. So it can unlock emotional freedom. Now, I've written here, please remind me, because emotional freedom, being free from emotions, that would be a beautiful quality. And I will talk about it after some time. So creativity allows individuals to express feelings without restriction. What will they think? What will they feel? Should I express? Breaking free from conditioned limitations imposed by the parent or adult ego states, which are, of course, present within us. Now, in TA or transactional analysis, The parent and the adult ego states are present in us. In other words, we ourselves are putting some restrictions on the free child that we have within. Spontaneity and imagination. The free child thrives on unstructured, spontaneous activities, and creativity encourages thinking beyond rules and limitations. So, rules, which ego state rules? Any guess there? Ajit?
Parent ego.
All right.
Controlling
Critical
parent.
parent.
Critical parent.
All right. Wonderful. So we can go beyond that whenever we need to. And it also reduces self-censorship and fear of judgment. So if you notice, the fear of judgment is a very strong one. And a question to everybody, no matter what your age, does it bother to be judged by other people? Do you feel bothered? I mean, I do. We all have.
Yes, sir.
But still, I'm asking you that question. Does it feel negative? Oh my God, they'll judge me. What will they think of me? Is it heavy
Yes.
sometimes on us?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. So
Yes, they do,
creative.
but sometimes judgment pushes you to do better. I feel like the more I have got judged, the better I have done in certain places, I really feel.
Wonderful. After some time, we'll be doing some activities, and I hope you are able to do those activities without judgment and being on camera. All right. Creativity nurtures risk-taking, helping individuals embrace perfections. Guys, very, very important word. Embrace imperfections. Nobody's perfect. We talked about it. Nobody's perfect. And embracing them. Overcoming perfectionism allows for freedom of thought, action, and reinforcing the free child's natural curiosity. A very important point. Natural curiosity and free-flowing energy. I remember as a child, the elders sometimes put a lot of restrictions there. It was painful for me. So the free child supports out-of-the-box thinking, making creative solutions accessible. All right there. So practical ways to activate free child through creativity. Try something new daily. We already know that. Reduce structure. We know that. But an interesting point I just want to quickly talk about is engage in humor and fun. I hope anybody here who kind of struggles with humor, if somebody says, tell a joke, I'm in a good mood, please tell me a joke. I can't think of a joke. If you're on a picnic driving, I don't know, driving to Kerala all the way from Mumbai and you're getting bored on the way, I want to have fun on the way, tell me a joke. I can't think of any.
Even if I tell a joke, people will not laugh.
Why not?
Because I don't know to tell it jokingly.
Interesting. So I don't know, or I'm unable to make the joke funny or interesting or humorous, although I'm telling the joke word to word. Very interesting. All right, guys. So laughter unlocks the creative flow. We've also heard that laughter makes you healthy physically, but also emotionally, mentally. Now, important thing. Could it be that we have some rigidity, important questions to ask ourselves? Sometimes do we feel, I know everything, or my way is the right way, or I don't need to feel this, or even do that. I don't need it, or I'm happy the way I am. I don't need anything else. Life is good. Is that rigidity in your comfort zone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I don't wish to explore. What is the point of exploring now? What is the point? What will I do exploring everything? I don't want to explore. And any sentences sounding familiar? Maybe somebody you know, if it's not you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, very much.
Could all this be rigidity? Because the free child is going to help us, creativity is going to help us break the rigidity or loosen the rigidity. Sometimes, okay, these are my facts, okay, guys, listen up. This is really me, and I'm sharing. Even if somebody thinks of me, what is this? I'm sharing everything. Here, meditation is not for me. I cannot focus. I used to think like that. Anybody else used to feel like me? I cannot meditate. Today, I can meditate. Isn't it nice? I used to think I would be a lousy cook. But when I was staying alone, even in Malaysia, I learned cooking and I spoke to my mommy and she gave me recipe. I wrote it down and I could actually cook. So again, that limitation, that rigidity was dissolved. At my age, why should I learn this? Anybody felt that? Whatever your age might be? All right. I have a history of failures in public speaking. Why should I even try? Again, that's me. In my third standard, I failed at public speaking. In my seventh standard, I made a fiasco. I was on stage in a drama theater, and I was on stage and I forgot my dialogues. It was traumatic. Everybody was laughing and laughing, and I was playing Krishna. No, I was playing Arjun, and another kid was playing Krishna. And I'm supposed to look at Krishna and say something, and I forgot my lines. Since then, major fear of public speaking. But I hope today I'm not so fearful, or even if I am, I don't come across.
I do have, sir.
All right.
I'm literally shivering.
Then the feeling, I am not attractive. I don't have an interesting personality also. Again, I went through that. And again, that was rigidity. What is the point? How can I change my looks? I wanted to be 6 feet, 6.5 feet tall. I'm not. So that would make me rigid. That would make me stuck. All right. Then I used to feel I'm so boring. So, but when I'm in my free child, question to myself, am I really that boring? Or maybe somebody enjoys my company? Good thing to ask myself. Then I was also stuck with EFT won't work. Does anybody know EFT? Emotional freedom technique,
Yes.
anyone?
Yes. Yeah.
Emotional freedom technique.
Yes, emotional freedom technique. So I was, what is that rubbish thing? Tappu, tappu, tuppu, 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 rubbish. It's not gonna work. So I was extremely rigid, but ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, since I started practicing it, I got results, and today I teach EFT. Through my experiences, I would wear loose and comfortable jeans, and one day I tried tight jeans. They looked good on me. Again, coming out of my comfort and coming out of rigidity. These are just my examples. I'm sure you have your own, and the more the merrier, the better. So today I conduct meditations. Today I teach mindfulness. In spite of I was thinking I was not good at meditation, but I can. And also with colors. All right. So I would think, oh my God, red color would be, I love red color. But red color would look terrible on me, is what I used to think, unless one day I tried it. It looked good. I hope it looked good. Please don't make me say I look good. You also say,
Oh,
yeah.
superb.
So I did a trick though. When I wore a red, I had another color to offset the red. Otherwise, red can look very strong.
Yeah, you
And this is
shouldn't have
something,
masked that red.
yes,
You
yes.
shouldn't have
And
masked
we
that red. We could see you in red fully.
mask. And in the program Color Psychology that I conduct sometimes, we go deep into the color and how colors affect our mind, our feelings. All right. So what can it give us? Creativity. So think about it. More self-acceptance. Possible?
Possible, sir.
More joy of living. Is it possible that we can get more joy of
Yes,
living
sir.
with a free child, with creativity?
Yes, sir.
More self-stroking. Possible? Really?
The stroking means?
It's a transactional analysis concept. One of these days
Okay.
I will go into it, but in very simple words, it is uh, an action, a word, a remark, a comment, which makes somebody feel positive.
Okay.
And here we are talking about positive strokes. There are also negative strokes, but right now we're talking only about positive. Better relationships, more intimacy, and we can have game-free communication. Possible with free child, with creativity also? Yes, no? I'm
Yes.
talking from TA
Right.
perspective, of course. It may increase positive inspiration because there is no censoring of what you can do, what you can become. We can also maybe create history. Has anybody heard of a Grammy, meaning a grandmother, who, in spite of being old, her grandchild was stuck under a car and she lifted a car? Has anybody heard that story? Or maybe it was a mother who lifted the car? Yeah. So all these things may be possible when you let loose your free child, access the free child, and use creativity as a medium. All right. We are in very, very good time and time for some activities. So are we ready to do some activities, ladies and gentlemen? You will need to speak. If you're on camera, even better, but at least we can speak. Now, these a couple of activities, not many activities, but they are meant so that we can do something creative. And when you are doing these activities, again, we are getting rid of what are the things that we are getting rid of or keeping away, if you remember. No fear of judgment, we are going to feel or think. What else are we keeping away? Anyone?
Yeah.
Your tags, your whatever age, whatever.
All right. All right, guys. So here, this activity is called spin the yarn. Does anybody know what spinning the yarn means? Oh,
The
all right.
the spinning wheel of the yarn, charkha.
Spinning wheel of the yarn, charkha. Very nice. So we are going to do that, and we're going to keep spinning, keep spinning, keep spinning, and everybody will contribute. All right. And here's how we're going to play the game. I will simply give you a prompt. I'm going to say one sentence. The next person whose name I'm going to call out will say the next sentence. That person will call out somebody's name. They will add the next sentence, and we are going to create a creative story, and we are going to experience some fun. Question to all of y'all. When was the last time, you don't have to answer everybody, if you could, that would be great. When was the last time you played something? It could be Antakshari, it could be cards, it could be anything to let your free child play. Has it been a long time, or did you just do it in the morning today?
Long time, sir.
Long time.
All right. Is everybody ready to play, guys? Very simple activity. Simply
Yes,
continue
sir.
with the story. And let us see where the story takes us. Those people who are not on camera, requesting you, if you wanted to do some makeup and come back. All right. Are we ready?
Makeup is actually not an issue, but due to rain and all, the bandwidth is very poor. So if I
All right.
switch on the camera, I'll barely be able to hear anyone.
All right. If you still want to give it a shot, feel free. If not, that's fine also. Okay, guys, let's begin. I'm going to repeat this. I'm going to call out the first person's name. That person will continue one sentence in the story, whichever way it goes. And then that person will call out another person's name. Is everyone ready? Nobody's going to keep quiet, right?
Yes, sir.
All right there.
Please.
Is somebody asking me anything?
Now, can you repeat?
Yes.
What
So
is
this
that?
is how it will go. I will call out, I will firstly say some sentence. It could be any sentence. For example, long ago, there was a village. That's it. Long ago, there was a village.
Okay.
Now, I will call out somebody else's name. They will make one more sentence. Any sentence, maybe tiger, lion, monkey, I don't know, king, queen, dinosaur, building, submarine, anything you wish. Say one sentence. Once you say that sentence, remember, that sentence has to be linked to the first sentence, linking.
Okay.
If I say, once upon a time, there was a small village, and if the other person says, my hairstyle is so nice. No. Is that linking?
Not linking.
Linking. We have to link to the story. So then that next person will say a sentence and call out third person's name. That person will create one more sentence related to the story and call out somebody else's name. That's how we're gonna take the story around and we're going to make sure everybody speaks. Are we ready, everyone? Clear, John?
Yes, sir.
24 parts.
24 sentences. Rohit, do we have 24 people? Did you check? All right.
Who will start?
Ladies first, I will start. See, no judgment, no judgment. All right. You know, sometimes in my classes or sessions, when everybody starts to talk, okay, all men start talking. I said, shh, ladies first, please. And everybody's quiet. All right, guys, let's begin. Listen carefully, and those who are participating, of course, everybody is participating, but make sure you're loud and clear when you speak. Don't speak like this. No, no, no. Once upon a time, there was a small village. That's it, okay? Once upon a time, there was a small little village. Rohit.
What is it? Not
Huh?
clear.
Nobody understood Rohit.
Not
Okay, so a grumpy man lived in the village.
grumpy.
Grumpy. Rohit, other person's name, quick.
Okay. His name was Sunil, and he has two kids, one boy and one girl.
Make it interesting. Don't make boring stories. It's a free child. You can do anything. He had two children. They went to school. They were very good. They went to school. They had breakfast. They come home. Then they slept. They had a wonderful life.
Sir, I am giving chance to other people.
Come up with
They will
something
add
interesting.
something great.
Go crazy. It's a free child. You can do anything with it. Make some
Okay.
other sentence, ma'am. Be uninhibited. Unleash your creativity. Sir, I'm not creative, sir. I'm only animator. Quick.
He has a farm of mangoes.
All right.
Oh, that is.
Garima, next person's name, quick.
The next person is Parmeshwaran, sir.
Maybe he's absent. Next person,
Sir.
quick.
Yes, sir.
Voice.
Both
Parmeshwaran, sir.
the children, they used to go to the mango farm and throw stones
Throw stones at mangoes.
at the mangoes.
What are you going to do next?
Next.
Parmeshwaran, somebody else's name.
Next, Johnny NJ.
He did not know what is meant by creativity.
What is that?
Sorry, could not hear that.
He did not know what is creativity.
He did not know. Who is he?
The person.
The last sentence was his two children used to go to the mango farm and throw stones. That was the last
father
sentence.
did
It
not
has
know.
to be.
Their papa did not know how to be creative.
From children, he went to the father. All right. Her father did not know what was creativity. Next person.
What is that last sentence?
The father did not know what is creativity, whose name was Sunil. Sunil sir, see what people are talking.
Yeah, I noted that.
Next person, quick. Mr. Johnny Ji, who's the next person?
Mr. Sunil Acharya.
Oh, so there were boys in that village who used to play cricket like Lagan movie.
Ah, Lagan movie. Next person. Sunil Ji,
Next
next
person, Meera.
What is that?
Meera.
So while children of Sunil, they went to a mango farm and threw stones. Every time they threw a stone upwards, it never came down, and nor did the mango.
Good one.
Magic. Who's the next person? Meera ma'am.
So the next person would be, just a minute, I'll have to check the list of participants.
Just say John. John. Let's begin.
Yeah, let's say it's Lovely Vincent. I see Lovely Vincent over here.
All right. Guys, pick up speed. Don't think too much. It has to be random. It has to be crazy.
Yeah,
All right, I'm going to go back to John. Please continue. They used to throw mangoes and stones in the air, but they never came down, the stones and mangoes.
Lovely is talking.
Pranjali.
Sir,
Maybe
may I?
her microphone is not working, maybe.
Sir, may I?
Pranjali. Yeah.
Guys, breaking down, continue quick.
One day, friends passing by that mango farmhouse and saw that things happening to with these childrens.
All right. Suddenly, a dinosaur came running into the field. Quick, John.
John.
Suddenly a dinosaur came running into the field. VV John.
Yes, I'm
Your dinosaur has come. You're still sitting there. You're not scared of the dinosaur.
So Sunil got afraid and he went running from the house.
So Sunil got afraid of the dinosaur. He started running.
Yes.
Next person, John.
Next person, Paul Padiatsi.
Mr. Paul.
The dinosaur climbed the mango tree.
Ayyo, what a dinosaur.
He started eating all the mangoes.
The dinosaur climbed the mango tree. Next person, Paul.
Jimon.
Do we have Mr. Jimon here?
Yes. He's a
Jimon.
Oh, I think 4 people have left.
Anybody else? Quick.
So may I?
Yeah, please.
As the dinosaur climbed the tree, it turned into a lizard.
From big dinosaur, it became a tiny lizard. All right.
The village was mysterious with all these mysteries and with no gravity. Whatever went up never came down. Even the mangoes never fell down.
A mysterious place. Who's next? Pranjali, Rekha, anyone?
May I, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, as Siddhi said, that was a mysterious place. Also, the mangoes were not coming down because they turned into golden color or maybe in gold. That's why they then came down.
The mangoes became gold. That's why they did not come down.
Yes.
There is no logic, guys, but there is no judgment also. Ajit, golden mangoes. They made up of gold.
Yeah, actually the lizards grew up and they had wings. With the help of wings, they defy gravity and pull down all the mangoes, golden mangoes. Sunil became so rich.
Who's SB?
And then they realized that all of this was happening because that village was invested with an alien invasion.
There was an alien invasion. And who were these aliens?
Stories to be continued.
These aliens come into this
some members in this story.
collect these gold and used as a fuel for their planes.
All right, so something was used as a fuel. So guys, I'm not sure. I hope everybody got a chance to say something and how we created some crazy story. There is no logic. And a question to all of you all. Even for a moment, could you imagine, could you visually see what was happening?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
All right. So for all this time, there is no censoring, there is no logic, but you believe the story because you started seeing it also. And I feel very sorry for that gentleman whose name was Sunil. He did not know what creativity was. And dinosaurs running helter-skelter. All right. If anybody wants to quickly answer, what would you love to do if nobody was judging you? Any crazy thought that you'd like to do and nobody judging?
Nothing, like how it is jack of all but master of none, that way, like everything but nothing.
You want to be like that in your just fantasy?
Yeah, maybe.
Alrighty. Garima ma'am, anything? Anybody, anything? Quick.
Sir,
I'd
I
love
want
to dance like crazy if
prize.
nobody is judging me.
Who's this person dance like crazy? Garima ma'am?
Meera, this is Meera
No,
here.
no.
I'd like to dance. I'm actually I have two left feet, and I'm not really at all good at dancing. But
What?
irrespective of what my skills are, every time some music plays, I start grooving at my own place. So it's like if there is no fear of judgment, I would dance my heart crazy out.
Wow. This answer, Meera
Sir,
ma'am, it just touches my heart because I am not a dancer. I cannot dance either.
But I do love
And
it.
yes, and I also love it. And so basically, ladies and gentlemen, if you're noticing, Meera ma'am is requesting us indirectly, subconsciously, to have a dance session. And I oblige, I agree with her, and we will be dancing in a minute.
Yes, sure.
So, Meera ma'am, your prayers have been answered today. And
Wow.
today you will be on camera. I will dance. I don't know dance. You will dance. We all will dance. And it doesn't matter what we do because nobody is
Judging.
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 I never really knew my
All right.
prayer is going to be answered. I would have asked for that golden egg which was going upwards in the story.
All right, guys. Next question, real quick. Any fantasy that comes to your mind about your incredible, limitless future in the next 5 or 10 years? Anything do you want to be? No limits.
I want Nobel Prize from President.
Wow, Baba. Nobel Peace Prize Award. Is it Peace Prize?
Yes, sir.
Or is it for some research that you did?
Just a fantasy.
Very nice. I would like to be a crazy rock star. And finally, be the most popular person ever. All right. So, guys, we've did some activity for the mind, possibilities. Now, a little activity for the body. All right. So, this is what we're going to do. Just for 1 minute only. Only 1 minute. We are going to, I'm just going to play some music. We're going to dance. We don't care if anybody's watching us or not. But just to make sure that we are dancing, we can be on camera. And whatever steps we can, even if it is not our favorite music, even if I play classical music, the idea is to dance. Is that okay? Are you all ready?
Ready.
So
How long
like
are
we
you going to
used to
dance?
dance in childhood. So like we used to dance in childhood.
Like the one you used to do in childhood. Anything. You can do that. You can do that. You can do that. Like an angry face, silly face, anything. Shake your body. If you want, you can stand. If you want, you can sit, do anything you wish. But if we can see you, we are not going to watch you. But if you know that you're participating, we'd be very happy. Is everybody ready? Meera ma'am,
Yes,
prayer
sir.
lady. Where is Meera ma'am, prayer lady? Try your camera. Let us see. If it goes kaput, we'll see. Don't
Yeah,
worry
I
about
think.
it.
Can you see
Ajit?
me?
Not yet. Say hi to us.
Yeah.
Wave, do
Hi.
that.
Yes,
Yay.
she's there.
When you just did hi, we could see you. And the second thing, the way you did hi is so graceful. It looks like a dance. Are you sure that was not a dance?
I think that's going to be my step now. Hi, hi, hi.
Alrighty. So here we go. I'm ready. Kavya ma'am, who else is not on camera? Please be so. Let's get started. One minute. All right. Here we go. Where is my file? Okay. Is the volume enough? One, two, three, four. Few more seconds, guys. You can close your eyes, you can enjoy, or maybe even watch somebody. Awesome. I hope everybody danced. I did not see anyone. I did not consciously see if somebody was there dancing, but I hope everybody danced. After how many days have you guys danced? 2 days, 1
Sir,
day,
I
1
do
year?
Many
every
days,
day.
many days.
Sir, I do every day.
2 days, I guess. For me, it's 2 days. I mean, even if I'm not good at it, I don't miss an opportunity. So for me, it's been 2 days.
So nice. So nice. Anybody here who hasn't danced in a long time?
Long time.
Same here with me also, actually. All right, guys. So finally, connect with your inner child, be in your free child. I'm using this word interchangeably. They are different things. Inner child and free child is different, but because we have a mixed crowd, I'm using such words. And utilize all parts of your being to experience, to express all of you, not just certain parts of you. So I do personal coaching, just by the by, on creativity, voice culture, and storytelling. My clients are trainers, teachers, writers, managers, leaders, entrepreneurs, models, actors, doctors, blah, blah, blah. And a bunch of people. I enjoy, they enjoy. And before leaving, my inner child, I love you. I support you. I am with you, my free child or my inner child. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
We love you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. हमें हमारे
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. This was a
Thank you
very
so much,
good,
sir.
very
Thanks.
interactive session.
Can we take a group photo and follow some?
Could you do that for me and take my
Yeah.
yeah,
Your
host
slide
rights.
can take.
Yeah.
Just a moment.
Yes.
Just a moment.
Okay, so I see that Meera ma'am is saying, okay, you should have done the dancing video, but let's do it now. All right, Meera ma'am, if that's what you say.
Yeah,
No, I
we
did
could have
dance.
done.
My camera was on. I did dance.
We could have done dance on this type of after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would one formality is there, and that's a vote of thanks. I'll be requesting Meera ma'am to present vote of thanks. But before that, if anybody wants to say anything, please say. Then we want to ask or comment or like that.
Wonderful. So Mr. Sunil is saying,
Yeah,
if anyone
everybody,
wants to.
please switch on the camera for a one pic, group pic.
All right. So camera. So picture first, and then we can speak for a minute.
Yes, please.
So finally, I get to see people who is who. I've never seen Mr. Parmeshwaran, but now I can see him.
Most enthusiastic, Parmeshwaran ji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And sir, it was a wonderful journey actually, and it was creative also.
Wonderful.
And it enthused the inner child, and that is how from we leave all the adult and the parent and come stick on to that inner child, but that momentum was there, and we enjoyed. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. And I can see it on your face for the first time. So much of smile, so much of laughter. And guys, I was kidding when I said I don't know how he looks like. I know. And this is a very different avatar that I see today. Awesome.
So much of glow. So much of glow.
If anybody quickly wants to say something, please say, then we can take a picture.
Yes.
Because if that is the mood of
yes,
the,
well, it
that is the
was
flow of the
really,
mood.
it was really fun. After long time attending such a session, one takeaway probably to reiterate that. So I also not have a belief. Even now I have had just before what you say this, before you say this, I had a belief that creativity will exhaust. So I was holding on to creativity. So now this session, gives me strength in a way that that was a big takeaway. What Maya Angelou was saying. So it was a great takeaway. Thank you so much for that. and it was as always, it is very amazing. And the dance, I got a partner. My son was joining me, so it was a different experience altogether.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Milind. Great session. I think you have touched inner child and free child of all of us. So I'll request Meera to present a vote of thanks. Yeah, and close. Yeah, thank you, Meera.
Thank you, Sunil sir, for giving this opportunity to me. And first of all, I would like to thank for arranging this session for us. Sometimes, there are certain things which we study theoretically, but unless we practice it in terms of a game or interactive session, we somehow do not get we somehow do not grasp the whole meaning of it. So today, that is what Milind Bagul sir has helped us in understanding what free child means and how we can connect with our free child. And it's not always that free child is a negative thing or something which we should have lesser in us. It is rather more that we should have, because that is what brings more joy and brings more longevity to our life. And thank you so much, sir, for enlightening us, and thank you for bringing so much joy to us on a Sunday afternoon.
Wonderful. Such a well-spoken speech, and I could tell it was spontaneous from the heart. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
So, should we close the day? Close for the day? John,
Yes,
sir, you want to say something?
Photograph taken?
Yeah, photograph is taken. But yeah, photograph is taken. Thank you. Thank you.
We started late today. If somebody quickly wants to say something in 10 seconds
sure,
or
sure.
something, feel free. Guys,
Sir,
this is also
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody.
This is also an opportunity to let your free child free and express something what you want to.
Yeah, official time is over. Now you can chat.
Thank you. Thank you.
I will remind all of you that NCTA is coming up in Cochin. That is in September 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The registration has started. Hope you all have seen the flyers. Been watching in the group. There will be more information. Please make it a success. NCTA this time in Cochin. Cochin is a beautiful place. You have beach. You have very traditional buildings. Everything. You just come, watch it.
Sir, I want to say something.
Yes.
Sir, good evening, everyone. And I want to say thanks to Milind sir and Sunil sir for conducting this session. And I got to know creativity is not all about art. It can be anywhere and anytime with anything. So, our inner child, we all have a small kid inside us. And we can take this child out with creativity, with doing any dance and any activity. We can do it to take out our inner child out. So I'm feeling so much of fun today in this session. So thank you so much, sir. You are always creative.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. VV John.
Yes. It was very interesting session. And it was creative session. And I enjoyed while dancing, even at stage. Thank you very
So
much.
nice. So nice. Thank you so much. Guys, running out of time. If anybody wants to quickly want to say something for 2 seconds, 5 seconds, now is your time. Awesome. Awesome. Wonderful that you remember. Thank you.
Sir, I'm really thankful to you to organize such a great session, sir. Again, there is a lot of new things to learn in every session. This is my I think this is my fourth one with you. Okay. I always learn new things from you, sir. I really grateful to know the other's perspective and yours, sir. before that, I just learned that creativity is just a art, or maybe you something do with art and craft. But it's a new perspective to see your inner child and see yourself, how you behave in a society. It's also a creativity, sir.
Appreciate. Thank you. Long live creative child. Long live free child.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
So you can demonstrate different voices you take just sample.
Yeah. Really
Are you,
creative person.
are you talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah, Milind.
Clever.
He has a very special skill. Yeah.
Those people who do not know, I'm a voice actor and I get paid for it. I'm not a hobby voice actor. I'm a professional voice actor. And this is something which I also teach in my professional programs, especially for those people who need a good voice on the phone and everything. So talking about free child, which is a theme for today, sometimes I get a call from a friend or call from an unknown number, and I just mess with them, and I'm like, "Hi, hello, कौन? Hi, hello, कौन बात कर रहा है?" So I come up with that voice. Sometimes I do like, hello, who you want to talk? Who? And they might say like, may I speak to Milind? Milind sir, no, right now, wait, let me check, let me check. And then I do this, कौन है राजू? कौन है? Sir, some woman only calling. अच्छा ठीक है, उनको पूछो क्या नाम है, क्या चाहिए उनको? वो lady, what do you want? All right. And it's not a fun to play with her. And the lady actually believes that I have a servant or I have some assistant who's some random weirdo guy. And sometimes they call and tell me the next day, I had called, your assistant had picked up. All right. So those lot of fun things I do. Sometimes I make crank calls to people with various different voices. I think one time, I'm not practiced right now, but one time I called up a friend and I did like, hello, Harshad. And he's like, oh yeah, who is this? And of course, I don't use my number, I use some other number. And I'm like, Harshad, I am Smita's grandmother speaking. Is Smita there with you? Like, of course, he's not supposed to say yes because it's his girlfriend, right? He's like, no. No, because what happened, Rajesh said that she might be with you. If she's there with you, please send her home, please, darling. And then he tells his girlfriend that your grandma had called. His girlfriend doesn't have a grandma. He's like, who had called? All right. So these are silly things I do. These are just voices, but let's do some NCTA. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NCTA. This year, we have NCTA in Fort Kochi, the man, the place that everyone loves, in the embrace of nature, with lush greenery and beautiful beaches. Welcome to Fort Kochi. The tradition, the people, the culture, the TA. See you, NCTA 2025. See you there.
Bye.
Good one.
Super.
Yes.
So I do these commercial voiceovers for television ads or for documentaries, corporate films. Last time I did something, I'm supposed to be for a television ad about some hospital or something. And then I had to be this tapori guy. अरे क्या बोला कितना पैसा लेगा हाँ अरे कम बोला कि ज्यादा बोला हमारे पास आओ हम तुमको सब लेवल करके देगा those kind of things. So be it Hindi, be it English, be it Marathi. Now with Marathi I did not get tapori. I got more of the traditional ones like आपले आमच्या कार्यालयात स्वागत आहे आपण जिथेही बसले आहात आमची आशा आहे की आपण तिकडे अतिशय कम्फर्टेबल आहात आज या उद्या या आणि नेहमीच या आम्ही तुमची वाट पाहतोय all right and those kind of things so formal informal crazy people ladies gents I'm not doing ladies today and apart from that I also get paid for singing I sometimes sing jingles so there's a lot of fun and fortunately I get to do creative things which is not my main profession but I get to do them and that is where I enjoy being with my free child and also getting paid for it. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
It's truly awesome.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay.
Ramadan with Cochin.
Thanks, Milind, and all those who are present. And, really made it a day. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sunil, for organizing this. Thank you, everyone. See you there, and
Thank you,
maybe
Mil. Thank
if,
See you
if
at
time,
NCTA.
yeah, in NCTA, and if time permits, maybe I might do a presentation on something very interesting and something very new.
Sure.
Fingers crossed. Let's see.
Ooh.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Bye.
Bye.